All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. David, how are you, sir?
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Came out in the rain.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I'm still taking in your setup, honestly. I'm sure you get that. You get that every time?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I'd like the setup and the views to kind of link up a little bit.
What are your views at? What are your...
We'd do like maybe 50 views an episode, I'd say, on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. Hey, you keep doing it, right? That's what they say, consistency.
Uh-huh.
My main metric for anything that I do is as long as it's still fun.
Yeah.
I still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally... Yeah. I agree. I think I told you. I had a podcast before.
Yeah.
Got to 3 years, 149 episodes.
Yeah.
And I think the day that I quit, I was like, I just couldn't do it. The fun had gone away. It's just on pause. I could bring it back, but...
Right.
Yeah, dude. Gotta have fun.
What was the podcast called?
I did this instead of killing myself. That's the... Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And now you're not doing
like
it, and you didn't kill yourself.
Well, yeah.
Which is nice.
I had to post something that was like, just a break, not killing myself.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude. I don't know if you have this, but, like, I just got, like, overwhelming anxiety about, like, self-promoting a podcast. I don't know. It was, like, it was too much for me. I just, like, I don't know. I really did need a break. But, yeah. And also, I'd done it into New York, and at this point I didn't know that many people yet, so I was like just getting anybody and everybody that I could find, and I was like, I'm not putting a lot of thought into this, so yeah, but I think I'm gonna bring it back. I'd like to.
Well, I think it helps stand up. I think it does help.
Yeah,
because you're working some kind of muscle. You might not be on a stage telling jokes, but we're here fucking around.
Yeah.
Which is what you do at the end of a show or during a mic or whatever. It's the same shit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Get on any number of rabbit holes, and yeah, it's fun to just BS with people.
Yeah. It's I think what happens with a lot of people is they get concerned with how good it's going to do. Not just the podcast, whatever someone does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people kind of worry like, do people like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. It's you really don't need to overthink it, I guess.
But it's hard when we got these big monkey brains that we got.
I know, dude. I know. The thing I liked about it was you get to know so many people. Like, you've been doing this for, you said 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years now.
400 episodes? Holy shit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, through that, I mean, you got to know so many different comics, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, it's just cool because I think what people like about podcasts is that everybody should be hanging out with people that they like and having conversations.
Yeah.
And people aren't doing that.
Yeah.
You know, with modernity or whatever excuse you want to give it. Yeah. Maternity.
Yeah.
I am a mother. It's tough.
Women and... What is modernity?
Maternity?
Dude, we got Billy. No, modernity. What is the official definition of modernity? Because I feel like I should know that. I feel like that's like... What is that?
Just modern times. Yeah.
Okay. It's not like the Renaissance. I really want to use you because we have you. Like, dude, when I had mine, I was like, "Fuck, I don't know what that is. I guess we'll just live in ignorance."
Quality of being modern or contemporary.
All right,
modern times.
For some reason, I thought it had to do with like medieval times or like the Renaissance.
The complete opposite.
Yeah, but modernity, totally. Like, I remember the one thing I thought of, like, when I was doing it was like, dude, I don't have 2-hour conversations uninterrupted, like, when I'm not looking at my phone.
Yes.
So that alone was worth it. And I didn't really care how many people watched either. I had similar, like, you know, you get like 50, 100 people sometimes watching whole episodes, and then clips are fun too. So.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how someone will bring something up to me, a movie, a show, and I'm like, well, I saw clips.
Yeah.
Isn't that so weird?
Yeah. Makes me sad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dude, I'm old as fuck, so.
How old are you?
35.
Okay.
So, how old are you?
27.
27.
Yeah.
God bless you, dude.
I'm a young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know. In the 90s and stuff, like, we would still rent movies and we'd watch them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know what it was. Like, my brothers, I mean, I had a bunch of little brothers, 3 little brothers, and we would, like, rent a movie and watch it as many times as humanly possible before we had to return it. It was like,
It was the best.
So you'd ingrain these movies into your memory, and you'd quote them and laugh about them. But now I see clips on Instagram from, like, old movies, like, and a lot of people in the comments don't even know what the movie is. Like, they just know the clip.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's all bite-sized stuff now. But
you remember those ones you rented better than new ones, right?
yeah, of course.
Like, the movie I saw like last week, I probably don't even remember, but I could cite like an Adam Sandler movie from
Right.
the 90s.
Exactly.
Word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I think those were like memes before memes. Like,
Right.
just quoting Anchorman between your friends was like,
Yeah.
that's like what we did.
Milk was a bad choice today.
More milk was a bad. yeah. A glass case of emotion, dude.
Yeah, I almost feel like now if I'm not in the theater, I'm not going to watch the movie. Like, I feel like I have to pay money.
Yeah.
Like, actually, we can get any movie, anything illegally now, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It's great. But if I'm not, like, spending money and sitting down in a theater, I'm not going to pay attention.
Yep.
It's fucked.
Yeah. Is your attention span kind of fried now? Is it like...
It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I try to read. I feel like reading kind of helps balance it. Yeah.
Okay. What do you got right now? Anything good?
Yeah, right now I'm reading about the King Philip's War. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's an old colonial war. Yeah, that's what the war was about. They were killing gays.
Killing gays. As they should. I'm like, that's... No.
I'm behind that one.
No, I like gays.
Yeah, totally. They're great.
Yeah. Wait, so it was a colonial war?
Yeah.
So what time period is that?
Late 1600s
Okay.
in New England.
New England.
Yeah.
Late 1600s.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was going on?
It was so King Philip, which was the Native American. I'm sure that wasn't his real name. That's probably what the white guys named him.
Yeah. Okay.
The people that wrote about it, you know.
Uh-huh.
There was like this intermediary. There was a native. His name was John Sassamon, who
Okay.
could speak English, but he could also speak Algonquin.
Okay.
And he was like kind of the mediator between King Philip and the whites.
The whites.
And
the flower people.
Yeah, and he got killed by some natives. So
The intermediary got killed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they convicted these 2 other Native Americans, and they hung them, and that started the war.
Jesus.
It's wild.
Man,
It's a
sounds like-
wild time.
Yeah.
That's after medieval times, or like the Dark Ages?
After, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Dark Ages were all in England. This is when everybody left, right?
Was the Dark Ages 15s?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
like what's that? The bubonic plague time?
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a scary time.
Yeah. Sounds like the whites were maybe in the wrong there.
Oh yeah,
Right?
totally.
We usually they usually are.
Yeah, just for coming over and fucking people up.
Yeah.
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 And there were some natives. They were trying, like some of them were converted to Christianity. That was the whole thing. Is the whites that came over were like, we got to convert these savage beasts.
Yeah.
They got to be in line with our God.
Yeah.
And some of them were like, fuck it, we got nothing going on.
Yeah.
And
That's
they were-
kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Like, what is their motivation?
Yeah. Well,
Is it they actually want sincere conversions and sincere believers to save them, or is it a method of control?
definitely that.
Definitely
I think it's
that?
definitely that.
Yeah. Yeah. The more cynical I get, the more I'm like, yeah.
Probably,
Gonna
right?
Get them in confession and like feeling bad about themselves.
Yeah.
And paying their tithes and.
Make them pay for things that they don't have value to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the English were charging each other for land, the natives were like, "What? You guys you guys put a value on this? What do you mean?
Yeah, this is
where we
just
live."
ours.
Yeah.
Just collectively, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't believe in property.
But they also, here's the thing, all right? Now, I'm pro-native. I love hearing a story when, like, the natives fucked up a bunch of white people. I love that. That excites me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
They
I'm so pro that, dude. All right. Yeah.
they weren't saints either. They used to fuck each other up pretty bad.
Yeah.
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 They used to war with
There's
themselves.
Yeah. So, savagery. Not savagery.
Yeah.
There's a. Yeah.
So maybe the maybe the
There's a
settlers.
brutality.
Yeah.
Savagery. Yeah. Of like how they they scalp people, right?
Oh, worse, dude.
Worse.
Yeah.
Comanches did crazy shit.
Comanches.
Yeah. They all did fucked up
Yeah.
shit.
Can we
dude.
Google that?
What the Comanches
Comanche
used to
torture?
do? Comanche torture.
Yeah. I'm curious. I don't know.
Dude, they were bad. They used to like rip off, like they'd chop dudes' dicks off and shove them in their mouths while they were alive.
Jesus.
Stomp
Wait,
their
you know.
heads, chop off their hands, dude. Horrible.
Rape and humiliation of female captives.
Comanche warriors would often subject female captives to prolonged rape, humiliation, and murder during their homeward journey from raids, leaving a trail of blood and suffering behind. I like that they put. I like that they put humiliation in there. What is that? You look fat in this dress?
Right. The rape wasn't humiliating.
Massacre. I like the bullet points: torture and mutilation, massacre and slaughter, stripped down culture,
Stripped down culture.
adult males being killed and women and children being taken as blinding naked bodies to trees. Binding. Sorry, they probably blinded them too, for sure. Yeah, the Comanche culture is built on war and buffalo hunting, with boys being trained to hunt and ride from a young age and becoming warriors in their mid-teens. This emphasis on warfare and violence contributed to the brutal nature of the Comanche society. Yeah, hey, the more we read about it, maybe the settlers were right.
Yeah.
Maybe they do have to confess.
Maybe they did need to be brought down a peg or two.
Yeah. And the only way to do that is to kill them back.
Yes.
You got to kill them back.
It's kill or be killed in those days. You know?
Yeah.
It's a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Are you reading anything right now yourself? So you
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it out loud, but I will.
The 48 Laws of Power.
I want to read that. Dude, I want to read that. No, this is why, dude. It's
Yeah.
self-help shit that I'm a fucking junkie for.
Sure.
No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a book that was recommended to me. I think I mentioned this at the mic last night.
Yeah.
About some dude at the mic, Tiny Cupboard in Brooklyn, recommended No More Mr. Nice Guy because he's like, I sense you're an empath and you need to like, you know, express yourself and like be more of a assertive guy. So this book kind of sucks, actually. I don't. I mean,
Did you agree with him? Apparently, because you read the book, right?
I do. But it's so self-helpy that it's like, okay. Like, you can read it quickly. It's not a tough read.
Right.
But, yeah, you know. It's just, I think I'm like 3/4 of the way through it. And, yeah. Just talks about not being a bitch, basically.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is important.
Yeah. How are you with that, Billy? Do you feel like you're a strong,
Not being a
assertive
bitch
guy?
I have my days where I'm a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be quiet today. Yeah.
Yeah. It's talking about, you know, setting boundaries, saying no to people.
Right.
I have issues with that.
Saying
Like, I
no.
like- yeah.
Like in the sense of, like, I need help, and you're there all the time.
They ask me for help, and I
Right.
will say yes, always.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem asking for help ever?
Yes. I never ask for help.
yeah.
I hate asking for help.
Well, that's
I hate
'cause you're
asking for anything. I hate asking for, like, spots on shows, promotions. Actually, you know what? I could ask for a promotion. I deserve one. No. Fuck.
I'm in a similar boat.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm a fucking G. I can do this alone.
Right.
I'll fucking do this alone.
Right. Well, some of that's cool. Some
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that's- Yeah. But it's cool to ask for it's cool it's good to ask for help and collaborate on things. Like, I have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
One of the things it talks about in this book is like do you guys have a lot of female friends?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And like they say that's like a red flag for like nice guys often have a lot of platonic female friends.
Right.
When I read that, I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah, that's true." But like, you should have, like, this book says, you should have like a strong like core group of guy friends that you do shit with.
Yes.
And so I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to like make guy friends. So if you guys want to be friends, like we can,
Yeah.
yeah,
We can do shit.
Yeah.
Totally. Drink, cuss.
sure,
Yeah.
And I think it probably just balances you out. You can like fuck around and then
Yeah.
like, or if you have like, I don't know, I can be like dramatic and shit. If you have like shit you want to vent or just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
emotional you want to share with, then when you're around women, then you're not like just all sensitive and emotional.
Yeah, if there's one thing women friends hate is a guy that bitches about stuff, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think they like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's like a turnoff.
Mm-hmm. Where he's like too vulnerable and open. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Girls say they
It'd
like
be a
that.
little mysterious. It'd
Girls
be-
say they like that, but I don't think they do.
yeah. Do you guys have like a movie character that like represents masculinity to you? I have some, but I don't know.
King Leonidas.
Oh, that's a good
Ooh.
one. That's a really good one. King Leonidas.
Wait. King Leonidas 300.
300. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Except Spartans were
dude.
gay.
Gay as fuck.
They used to
True.
get fucked.
They
But he
fucked.
said movie character, not
That's
real
right.
life character.
All right. Yeah. He didn't get fucked in that movie.
But is he based on a real guy?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's wild. Like they fucked the young soldier to like
To
young
create a
Spartans
bond.
To
They were
create a
just,
bond.
It was just they were alone for so long. They would go on
Yeah.
like, war paths for like 6 months, a year.
Yeah. So like maybe like wasn't gay, but like
This is brotherhood.
Mhm.
It's kind of what you're talking about.
right. So maybe maybe the goal is fuck your male friends and
Yeah.
then you'll be so balanced out like women don't even phase you.
That's right.
You're not even really interested anymore.
Yeah.
You're not really even. So that's the point of that.
Who's yours? You got one?
Han Solo always, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Han
dude.
Solo.
Yeah, he's like a scoundrel, kind of an asshole, and he cares about money. Like he gets with Leia. Luke doesn't. Luke's it's his sister anyway, but yeah, Han Solo, James Bond,
Of course. Suave.
totally, yeah, and totally
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck.
Which James Bond?
Daniel Craig.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah. He
Pierce
plays it
Brosnan's
perfect.
I liked before, but Daniel Craig very masculine.
Sean Connery.
Yeah.
You ever see the video of Sean Connery talking about hitting women?
Yes. Can we
It's-
watch it?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
honestly
dude,
hilarious.
It's so awesome we have Billy, dude. So great.
It's fucking. We were talking about how times are different. This is another example.
Yeah,
of that.
I mean, yeah. I don't.
Listen, this is a comedy podcast. We're
Yeah,
here.
it is.
We're watching it to laugh.
Right. We don't know. We don't agree with this. Although I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe your views have
Maybe.
changed. It's Barbara Walters, right? He's talking to.
Oh my God! It's Barbara Walters.
I think so.
I forgot it was.
Yeah, you've seen this, Billy?
Not for a long time. But why do I think it was Joan Rivers?
No, I don't think it's Joan Rivers.
Oh, it was Barbara.
Joan Rivers is too quick. She would have said something back that would have made it funny. This is just offensive.
I forgot he was bald too.
Yeah,
I
and a
think he
stud.
wore hair pieces in a lot of his movies. Maybe.
Yeah, potentially. Let's see.
Years ago, you did an interview, which may come back to haunt you. You know what I'm going to say, right?
No.
Okay. You did an interview in
He
which
said
you
no.
said,
Oh
it's not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
Jesus.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Or what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again, and get into a really provocative situation. Then I think it's absolutely right.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Well, then you get into another area. Then maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, seriously, I think that it's the last resort. He's not going to do it because he wants to do it. Huh?
Wait till people see this interview. Are you going to get mail?
Male.
Might get some female.
Ah,
God, dude.
what a. Okay.
What a savage.
What a
Savage
boss,
might have to
dude.
be the right word here.
Yeah.
He's the savage.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What?
Okay, that was obviously wrong, but that was.
That's just guys being dudes, man. That's. It's something that doesn't happen anymore, ever.
Right. Right. But the spirit of what he said. I'm just fucking around.
It's so raucous. Or
No,
raucous.
it's wrong.
Yes, it's horrible.
It's wrong.
I think you're speaking facts.
But it's But that's
I hear no lies.
yeah. But that's a guy in the 70s. That's how it was.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
guys were said they were
You
built
hang
different.
on to your beliefs and.
Riddled with testosterone, those guys.
Yeah, there's a movie I saw with some friends at what is that movie theater called? It's down by the comedy shop, comedy cell. It's right.
Oh, IFC?
IFC.
Yeah.
Yes, they have like really fun old movies, and it was Silent Voices, Still Lives.
Okay.
Very good movie. Oh my gosh, it was in the 80s was when it was made, but it was based on a family in World War II England, and around the time of World War II, and you saw how the family operated, and how the father in this family was like an alcoholic, and how he ruled his house with like an iron fist.
Yeah.
And the acting was really good, but you actually saw how the women in the family like coped with this guy. Like they ultimately had to do whatever the fuck he said because that's how everything was.
Right.
But like how they just like there was a scene where they were waiting to eat dinner, and it was just silent, and they were just waiting until he took a bite to eat, and it was just silent, and then he just flipped shit, pulled out the tablecloth and screamed and said, "Everybody get the fuck out." Like,
Yeah.
And they just did. I don't know.
Sounds like my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for your upbringing. Yeah. But I don't know. It's weird, like thinking about history like that, like how things are just fundamentally different, and everybody just went along with it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, times are different for men now, right?
Yeah.
Because women are incredibly independent, the most that they've ever been.
Independent.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great. But I think that there's, and I've talked about this on here before, the movement of women being independent has created two types of guys. It's like the incel, fuck women, they don't need me, I don't need them.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Or
That's
you
me.
have, that's you?
Totally. No, I'm just kidding.
It doesn't have to be.
No. I'm just kidding.
And the other one is Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And the guy that's the best is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Right. But it has created two of the, like the response to women being much more independent is one
Yep.
of these two guys.
Yep. For
Yeah.
sure.
And it's definitely skewed young men one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, are you single right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you fall on the spectrum?
Definitely, I am deathly afraid of men that hate women.
Yeah.
I think that as a if like me and you were friends and you're like, bro, I fucking hate.
Yeah.
It's like I don't
Yeah.
want to talk to you.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
idiotic.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah. That.
Like if you can't get laid, that's your fault. It's
True.
like
Yes, you are inadequate
yeah,
in some way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you do all right. You're tall. You got long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got tall privilege.
Yeah. Tall privilege. Yeah. No, I do. It's fine. No. No, it's yeah. A guy. You're right. A guy that doesn't that hate that's like given up.
Yeah,
That's a dangerous guy, dude.
yeah. We got.
It's almost like guys like that need to like have like be neutered or something.
I'd be down.
Because the
for
sex
that.
drive doesn't go away, so it's like that energy's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And if it goes into anger and resentment, that's really bad. So, yeah.
That's why there's no female mass shooters.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
There's very little. How many of them are there? None.
None.
Zero,
Probably 'cause they're like
actually.
empaths. They probably
There
have
was
the
one,
thought of
right?
like, oh my gosh, if I
There
shoot
might be
these
one.
people,
What happened?
they have empathy. So
Yes.
they maybe are like, yeah, if I shoot all these people, they're
But they're also, they can get laid whenever they want.
true.
You know? Any
Yes.
girl that says they can't is lying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, somehow he brings up mass shootings at every episode.
Mass shootings in every episode. Tight,
Close
dude.
to it.
Usually school shootings.
Close to it.
You got to keep it interesting. Mass shootings are like one of the most interesting.
Yeah. There was one...
It's just so he
Yeah.
can tag it on YouTube. He has to hit the
Yeah.
buzzwords.
yeah. There
Yeah.
has to have been one recently, right?
Sure. Sure.
Arkansas, right? A couple weeks ago, some guy went mad, blasting away.
Yeah,
That's wacky.
for sure.
You got to be a sicko.
Yeah. Yeah, the women thing though. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you believe in the friend zone? Do you think that's a real
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah,
Really?
I do. I think but I think you can get out of the friend zone.
That's what I'm saying. And if you can get out, does it exist?
Maybe it exists for a moment in time, like a window.
If you get out, you can't get back in, though.
If you get out, you can't get back in. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
too.
getting out is having sex, right? I think that's the only undeniable way.
Yeah.
But like,
And then you could fuck everything up.
yeah, and then once the stakes are at sex level, then it's like you can't just be friends afterwards. Although Jerry and Elaine did it in Seinfeld, and that seemed to like they had sex before and decided to just be friends.
Yes. And if there's one thing about TV shows,
We know that
is that they're real.
they're fact, straight up. Do I believe in the friend zone? That's a really good question.
Yeah, I've been having this conversation with a lot of guys recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of them say yes.
Mhm.
I don't think it's real.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
what's your basis on that?
Well, I think that, and this could just be the resourceful part of me, in that as long as the bridge isn't burned, you could get over to the other side. That's what I think.
Okay.
Even if we've never slept together, even if I'm not trying right now,
Yeah.
I leave the little kernel of hope in the back of my brain.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
I'm not dwelling on it. I'm not worrying about it, but it's there.
Yeah.
If I'm around and you're around,
If I
and-
chose to make a move, this is still on the table.
exactly.
Are there women in your life that you're thinking about right now that fit this description?
It sounds like he's been friend zoned a lot, right?
God damn it! Whose show is this?
Yeah, sorry.
No.
No, I'm totally kidding. You don't have to answer that.
No, the answer is yeah. Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah,
also,
dude.
also the other situation that we had mentioned of like getting out of the friend zone, and now you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. John Mayer has a song,
daughters.
New Light.
Oh,
And you see you in a new light.
is that what it's about?
I think that's about getting out of the friend
Oh,
zone.
yeah.
You're gonna see me. I know I saw his friends.
Who gets
before,
more
but you're
pussy
gonna
than that
see
guy?
me. No one. John Mayer's so fucking cool, dude. It pisses
He is
me
cool.
off, dude.
Yeah.
He's like comedically cool. Like he's like friends with Chappelle, and they used to do sketches together. Like
Yeah.
yeah. John Mayer's the shit.
John Mayer's awesome.
But yeah, getting out of the friend zone, dude. I don't know. I don't have a firm theory on this because like I kind of think. Dude, I don't know. I think like there's any number of things you could say in conversation to give a girl like the ick, and you just fucked it up forever and you didn't even know it that you fucked it up forever. Like she
Yes.
would never see you as a sexual partner.
As a panther.
As like a but I mean, things can change. Women are emotional. Like
That's
things,
what I'm saying.
You could be like, "Oh, I thought this thing today."
Yeah.
And then maybe you do something, you know, masculine, and then she sees you in a new light. And
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you can fuck it up pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not worth getting out of the friend zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think being negative can definitely fuck up any chances with a woman.
Right. I'm also in the camp of hanging out with a lady is better than not. Like, even if we're not sleeping together, which is why I like having female friends,
Yeah.
hanging out with a woman is better than not doing that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think it's still a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel good hanging out with girls.
Yeah.
little social credibility, you know? Like, oh, look at Antonio. He's rolling in. He's got a girl with him.
He's got a couple ladies with him. Yeah.
He's got something. He's got something. Yeah.
Who knows what zone he's in?
What's that?
I said, who knows what
Who
zone?
knows what zone he is? Yeah, it's the androgynous zone.
Yes.
I don't even know what that means, dude. I think I Googled that today. I thought androgynous meant I was just writing random shit.
Yeah.
And I used the word androgynous.
I think that's
Do you know, you're smart. You
like
know.
like you don't label your sexuality. I think like sometimes you see girls who, for lack of a better term, look like guys,
Having two sexes.
being both male and female.
Okay.
Oh, so this is like a hermaphrodite.
Hermaphrodite.
So it's very specific. I've been
Yeah.
just throwing that word around. You don't see a lot of hermaphrodites,
Yeah.
or you don't hear about them, I guess.
Wait, a hermaphrodite has both a penis and
But they were born with it.
born with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's
Maybelline.
Maybelline. Maybe.
Do you really throw that around that often?
I do use the word. I like to consider myself a little androgynous with my
Yeah.
bald head and thick beard.
Yeah, me too.
Ladies are like, we should get our nails done.
And I would go.
Yeah,
Just to have a female around. I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny thing about hermaphrodites, when we were talking about natives, the natives used to believe that a hermaphrodite was a fucking like sent from God, like a prophet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like they were good and special?
Like they would ask him for advice and shit.
Right.
Like I read a book about Red Cloud, who's the baddest Native American that ever lived, in my opinion. He was the first dude to beat the U.S. Army before Little Bighorn and Custer and the whole thing.
He beat the U.S. Army? Did
In a
have
battle.
guns?
In a battle.
Did they have guns?
Oh yeah, but they
Okay.
had guns too. The natives had guns too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How did the natives get their guns? Did they steal them from...
Yeah, or they bought them from French people.
Oh, okay.
From the French, yeah.
Gotcha.
But before they went and had that battle, it was called the Fetterman fight. Before that happened, they asked a hermaphrodite, and they were like,
He's like the oracle to...
"Yeah, exactly."
Kinda
They asked, and
tell
he was,
what's up.
and they or he or whatever was like,
Oh, no.
was like, they didn't have pronouns then.
Yeah, well, it's not a transfer. It's a
Yeah,
hermaphrodite.
exactly.
In
sitting,
ancient times.
sitting bear.
That was his name?
No, I have no idea.
Oh.
And yeah, they asked, they're like, should we do this? And he's like, fuck yeah, go ahead. Go do it. And they fucking won.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the hermaphrodite was right.
Supposedly Sierra is a hermaphrodite.
Sierra,
The singer.
the singer.
Yeah.
Didn't she date somebody famous?
Yeah.
She's married to Russell Wilson.
And she's got a baby with Future.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Russell Wilson is married to
To
a hermaphrodite?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's confirmed.
Well, fuck it. Let's look that up. Is Sierra a hermaphrodite?
That'd be great. I hate Russell
Because she's
Wilson.
super hot. Like, if they all look
Yeah.
like her.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to ask her questions.
Yeah, Russell Wilson is like... I hate that guy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him.
I mean,
I think it's because everyone likes Future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Future. I hate him because I'm a big Green Bay Packers fan.
Mm.
And in 2014, the Packers lost to the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game on an onside kick that went off Brendan Bostic's face mask.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you're just deep-seated hate.
I hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'd probably
But-
I mean, I don't watch football now, but I know that nobody cares about him.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's bad now. He's bad.
So she's just been denying it
She's been denying it for a long time.
Almost 20 years now.
Well,
2005, Sierra addressed rumors stating that she was not a hermaphrodite and
Huh.
that the claims were false.
boo.
Boo. Makes us way less cool.
We don't like her anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, once the Future thing happened, everyone was like, Future wins. He's way cooler.
I
Yeah.
shoulder checked Ciara.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the Super Bowl.
You shoulder checked her?
I shoulder checked
You
her.
saw her?
I was working at the Super Bowl, and I was trying to get back to my post, and she was in my way, and I kind of shoulder checked her.
Man, did she seem strong?
No, but Russell Wilson was right next to her. He didn't like the body language that she threw off after I shoulder checked her, and he kind of mean mugged me a little bit.
Oh, damn.
Russell Wilson would...
That was cool.
I don't know if he'd beat us up.
Oh, I'd fuck that guy up.
You think so?
Yeah, he's like 5'7".
Yeah, dude.
He's
I
not
bet-
that big, right?
Billy, I bet you take him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russell Wilson, dude.
What if she was dating DK Metcalf?
Well,
That guy might beat all
then
of our
no.
asses.
DK Metcalf.
I mean, all he eats is Skittles,
That is true. That's why he's so lean.
so I think he'll gas out.
Yeah. Football's an explosive sport. He can't
Yeah.
marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all he eats is like Starbursts and Skittles and shit.
I guess you can do that when you're on steroids and a freak.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to be roided.
They're all on
He
roids.
looks like a cartoon character. He's
How-
so fucking
Yeah.
huge.
How are you that weight and that height and you're running that fast? You're not. You can't all be genetics. A lot of it's genetics, but it can't all be genetics. Like, the NFL is a major fucking corporation of. There has to be ways
Yeah.
that these guys can fucking,
I'm sure.
slide through.
Yeah, I think so. There's the guy to ask about this would be what's his name? Jack Crawford. Do you know him?
Maybe.
I think it's Jack Crawford. He's a comic here in New York.
I might have. Did I meet him yesterday? I might have just met
He's
him
a
for the first
huge dude. He played in the
forget it.
NFL for. God, I hope I get his name right. I'm gonna look it up on Instagram just to make sure. But
Jack Crawford.
yeah, dude, he played
That seems like a common name.
defensive lineman
I'm not gonna find it.
in the NFL.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jack Crawford.
That's a big son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's this guy.
Oh. Yeah.
I've seen that guy.
You
He
pulled
does
up?
stand up.
Yeah, he retired after a 10-year career in the NFL, and yeah, not to like say, but I looked up his contracts. He's doing great. I mean,
Loaded.
He's retired and just he's doing stand up with his free time. But he'd be a good person to ask. I'm sure he'd know like the guys that are juicing. But I had friends I went to college with that played like on the practice squad of NFL teams, and the way my friend kind of described it was when they're trying out for the team, there's like 100+ guys that are coming out, and a lot of the guys that are going out are not that impressive, but there's like a handful of guys that are super freaks that are
Right.
like the Metcalfs and the ultra athletes that are like so far and above the rest that like those are the superstars, and it definitely wouldn't surprise me if they're
Can't
juicing.
find him without a helmet on.
Dr. Jack Crawford.
Oh yeah, he's not coming up. Maybe I made this
That
up.
looks like
Oh, yeah.
it could be him. It's just blurred out for
That's
whatever
definitely
reason.
yeah. That's him.
We can tell that's the silhouette.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jack Crawford. Yeah, I've seen that fucking guy.
Oh, man.
Alopecia. He's got alopecia.
Oh yeah, he's hairless.
Right?
I
Look
didn't
at that.
realize. Yeah, yeah,
What a weird thing.
yeah, man.
I might
No
shave
hair.
my eyebrows.
Yeah, dude. Looks good.
You like the shaved eyebrows?
No.
No.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah. A lot of ladies like shaving their eyebrows and
Really?
writing them in
Oh, that's true.
or getting
yeah.
them tatted on.
Yeah,
You don't go near them. Don't go near those.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that'd scare me.
You used to play football
Yeah,
in college.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Division II.
Mm.
I played at Hillsdale College. It's like there's only 1,200 kids that went to the school, so a pretty tiny school.
Wow.
Yeah, in like a cornfield in South Central Michigan. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. See, when Gabe Ross,
I think so.
he's got
I'm
long
gonna
hair
cheat
too
again.
with the glasses.
Oh, Gabriel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he came on here, I was like, "So you're from Michigan?" And he's like, "I'm from Northern California."
Yeah, I know Gabe. Yeah. I always call him Gabriel, though. Maybe, does he want to be called Gabe?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Call him whatever you want.
You thought Gabe was from Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's it like in Michigan? Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, what's it like in Michigan? I haven't lived there in a long time. I was like 8 years in the Southeast, in like South Carolina, Atlanta, and Charlotte. But yeah, dude, I think about it a lot. I kind of feel like it's like the Shire, you know, like Lord of the Rings.
Never watched it.
You never watched Lord of the Rings, Billy? Have you seen it?
I saw it in theaters,
Oh my god!
and that was it.
Well, this isn't gonna. I don't know. Maybe that's a stupid.
You could explain it anyway.
Well, it's like it's beautiful. So my family lives in Holland, Michigan. So like the Netherlands, like we're all super Dutch. So it's like super white, and like everybody there's a lot of like tall people. Dutch people are tall generally. Yeah. So and everybody's like really nice, Midwest nice. Like they're good people. They're like really kind and. West Michigan, so Holland is like right on Lake Michigan, so it's a beach town. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to Chicago or any like Milwaukee, any city around Lake Michigan, or but it's like the ocean. Like it's really a huge body of water.
I peed in Lake Michigan once.
What's that?
I peed in it.
You peed in it?
Yep.
You can pee in it, dude. Nothing wrong with that.
I want to pee in every Great Lake.
You want to pee in every
It's a
Great
mission
Lake?
of mine.
You
yeah.
peed in Lake Michigan?
I peed in Lake Michigan, Ontario, and Erie.
Dude.
Oh.
Really?
Wow.
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
just gotta get to Superior.
Yeah.
And,
I hear Superior's cold. I've never been to Lake Superior.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude. I don't know. I love the vibe. And on the Michigan coast, there's, like, huge sand dunes and, like, dune grass. And I love it because the sun, it's, like, you're looking due west when you go out to the beach. So, like, the sun sets exactly over the water, just like, so it's like you're in California in the sense of, like, the sunsets or how they look. And, yeah, man, a lot of fond memories from there. Like, it's,
Were you a lake kid? Obviously, right?
Kinda. I mean,
Yeah.
I lived there in high school. We lived in Green Bay before that, so that's why I'm a Packers fan. But like for high school through college, home was Holland, and yeah, dude, it was the shit. Like you'd go get ice cream, and then you'd go out to the pier and jump in as the sun was setting, and like yeah, dude, it was like heaven to me.
That's lovely.
I love that. Very Christian, evangelical Christian. There's like so many churches, like Baptist, evangelical.
You were raised that?
Yep.
One of those ways?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't go to church so much anymore, but
Sure. It's culty. It feels weird.
it does feel weird. And it
Yeah.
feels really weird in hindsight, like going, you move to different places, you meet a lot of different people, you experience so much stuff, and then you go back and you kind of like think about, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know like where I stand exactly with religion, but it is very different. Yeah. Are you religious? Were you raised?
I was raised Catholic. I went to Catholic school.
Okay.
But I think that did a good job of beating it out of me.
Yeah.
No pun intended, because I didn't get hit by by nuns or anything. But
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's like it obviously helps a lot of people. Anything, I'm all for people believing in whatever they want to get them through whatever.
Yeah.
But in my everyday life, there's never I just feel like I'm too busy to be like, let me go to church today. You know, it's not like a part of my mind where I'm like,
Yeah.
I got to go to church. Mm-hmm. And I don't think, I think a lot of young people feel that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, why? Yeah. I can't picture myself on a Sunday morning wanting to go to a place.
Yeah. And pay, like, give money.
Yeah. Dude, church is kind of a drag. I mean, as a kid, we always... Dude, there's 4 of us in the family. Like, we'd be like, fuck, we gotta go. Not fuck, we weren't allowed to say fuck. We'd be like,
just around each other.
We'd be like, God darn. And then I love my mom and dad. Like, they'd be like, we gotta go to church. We'd always be late. We'd always be that family walking in late. Like, like, come on, we gotta. Like, the songs had already started. We're sneaking in the back door. Church is a drag. Church is boring. People say that. I mean, you know.
But what's worse than that is like the churches when they try to make them fun.
Yes,
those are
I was
worse.
just gonna say that.
Yeah,
yeah. They get the rock band and the smoke machines going,
Yeah.
and yeah, man. I don't know. What was I gonna say? It is good though. I feel like for the people that go, like, there's like real community there. You see your friends. You see your. You sing songs. I feel like the church, the whole church experience is kind of like. I don't know. I realized it's like after doing stand up and then going back to church when I visited home, it's like, you know, just having music, like you're connected to something. Like you feel connect, like at a concert, you feel like the energy of the performer. It's like a spiritual experience almost. You're like your mind is, you know, clear of worry, and you're singing these really beautiful songs. I think that's cool. You hear a message that encourages you to live a better life.
Sure.
There are good things.
It's just
about
so fucking boring.
It's boring.
It's like
especially Catholic Mass. I mean, Catholic Mass can be pretty boring. Although the Masses are beautiful, I think.
Yeah.
The ceremony of it, I think, is really beautiful.
It's kind of like RFK. Like he says a lot of the right things, but his voice is weird.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. RFK's voice. Oh my god.
Everyone says that.
My roommate loves RFK, so I was like trying to like listen to some of his stuff. I was like, man, maybe I'll fuck with some of his stuff, and I was very hard to listen.
Yeah.
But
and if you like him, you shouldn't vote for him, because if he wins,
yeah,
that motherfucker's getting fucking taken out for sure.
He's a Kennedy. He's very anti-establishment. That guy, he's in trouble. The church thing, though, I kind of felt like when I started doing stand-up, I felt like open mics replaced church for me. I feel like that. I don't know.
Christ is crying looking at us.
Like, think about it. We're like devout. Like we show up devoutly to these fucking open mics.
Yes.
It can be boring. It can be rough, you know, if you're waiting to go on, but you have to go. You have to go. And you have your community. You like talk afterwards. You like compare yourself to other people. I feel like there's that going on in church too. Like the keeping up with the Joneses shit. Like,
sure.
My son's a honor roll student. Or
He's also a bitch.
He's also a bitch. Yeah. Well, my son's on the football team.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right about that. About stand-up kind of being. I mean, I think that's with anything anybody wants to do. Mm-hmm. If you really want to do it, you just keep showing up.
Yep.
And it turns into like a spirit. If you like it enough, it turns into a spiritual connection. You know.
And it can be a cult.
It is stand-up.
Yeah, that worries me. Is it a cult?
I think it is.
I feel like I have a proclivity for cults. Like I get into them. Yeah.
Well, cult leaders are cool.
Yeah.
That's their whole,
I'm not
that's
a leader.
I
like get into them.
Yeah. Well, some of them have some good ideas.
Some of them do.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Wild Wild Country?
No.
That's a good documentary.
Okay. What's it about?
It's like a 4-part documentary or something about the Osho. We were talking about clips. You might have seen a bunch of clips of the Osho. Yeah. Okay. Can we find a picture of the Osho? Just because you might have seen him by accident.
Oh, like the letter O?
Yeah. OSHO. And he had for lack of a better term, a cult. Oh, no. All together and get rid of the W.
Oh, you said that. You didn't say W. My bad.
Yeah. The Osho. Let's see if we can find a picture of him.
Transform yourself through the science of meditation?
Yes, that guy. This guy over here.
Oh, dude, I would follow him.
Yeah. And he had some cool shit to say. A lot of his stuff was good. But he had a right-hand lady that was a maniac.
Dude, look at that beard, dude.
Yeah.
He's got a face that, like...
I would listen to him.
I would just listen to him.
Yeah. And he had good stuff to say. Like, living with your partners and living in harmony and loving each other. But he also liked material things, which is nice.
Okay.
He liked, like, he would pull up in a fucking private jet.
Yeah.
And he would, but he didn't stray away from that. He wasn't like saying, you don't need material things and then pulling up in a jet like a fucking Kenneth Copeland does.
Right.
This guy was like, no, they're good. If you can get them, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy.
So they had, I don't remember what the group was named, but they were all like studying under him in India.
Mm-hmm.
Rajneesh, yes. And they all moved to a little town in Oregon.
Okay.
And a bunch of them moved. It was a small little cow town. Nobody, it was a very small population.
Yeah.
So they moved in and just took over.
God.
And so much so.
These people in the community, like,
very
very
upset.
susceptible to? I mean, did he get cult followers from that city too, from the town?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But not all of them. A lot of them are very upset because you got to
Okay.
imagine, small little town. People live there to not be bothered.
Right.
You know?
Sure.
Now you got all these dirty, for lack of a
Hippies.
better term, crazy people, hippies,
Yeah.
moving in. So much so that they were able to get the town renamed to Rajneeshpuram. They voted. They all voted. And the thing that made this crazy was the lady that was this guy's right-hand man.
Ma Anad Sheila.
That's her name. She, thank you, Billy.
Don't worry, I'm fact checking as you go.
She fucking went out and poisoned the town.
1984.
She went.
1984.
She went to a bunch of restaurants and was putting E. coli on shit
Oh my gosh.
to get people to not go out on voting day. So when they voted, they all they rigged the voting almost.
Yep.
And they named the place Rajneeshpuram, and they had this little community, and they all lived. The people were doing good. It was this one lady that was a bit of a fucking psycho.
Was Rajneesh ordering her to do this stuff?
No, that was the
No?
thing. The Osho was doing whatever, traveling, having talks, because he was for lack of a better term, a celebrity.
Yeah,
People would
yeah.
show up to watch him
Yeah.
speak. He wasn't like the cult leader, like a Manson who was killing, wanting people to,
Right.
He actually had some good ideas. but
He had a lot of good ideas.
yeah, it was this lady that kind of took it and fucking went crazy.
Yeah, she just took it too far.
So I say all that to say that not all cults are bad.
That's true.
Not all of them are bad.
That's totally true.
Yeah.
I'm in a workout class that somebody called it a cult recently, and I was like, oh fuck. I go
Orange
there.
Theory?
Orange Theory? Yeah, I told you.
Nice.
Yeah. I love Orange Theory.
What is that? It's classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you, I guess it's HIIT training because it's treadmill, rower, and then free weights, and yeah. But you wear a heart rate monitor in the class, and then you
It shows up on a screen or something.
shows up on your screen on the treadmill, and then the big TV screen, so you see how your heart rate is trending with the other people, and then when your heart rate's in the orange zone, it's 83% or more of your max heart rate, then you get points, and you can accumulate points. And
What do you use the
and they-
points for?
well, to buy
More classes.
you can't even buy shit with it. I guess it's purely,
It's just competition,
I guess.
which is good.
Dude, this is so sad. Dude, I go there, and I think that dude, if I get a lot of splat points in this class, these girls are gonna think dude, this guy's the shit. Because
Yeah.
it's mostly women in these classes, and then one gay guy and me, and but it's
Do you ever let them win?
what's that?
Do you ever let them win?
No, you got to bury
No,
him.
never.
Bury him.
Yeah, I'm always it's me against me, dude.
Yeah.
God damn it. Plus, I vape an idiot, so
The whole
I feel like I
time?
have to go
On
because
the
I'm
treadmill?
dude, if I can run fast, I'm probably fine. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But there is a whole branding thing of Orange Theory gear and and they'll be because there's a lot of people in the class, but at the end of the class, you'll be oh, congratulations, Ashley had her 100th class today. Everybody clap for her, and everybody clap. I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then-
That's just to get people coming back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Which isn't bad. I mean,
Yeah.
group workouts are good for people.
yeah.
It's better than not.
It's accountability.
Yeah. You feel like you're part of a thing, and the girls there, yeah.
That's a good incentive.
That's so creepy me to fucking say. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're
It
cute.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, never talk to them.
And you better not.
Move at the gym. You guys work out?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever
Not
made a move
often.
on a girl at the gym?
No.
Not for a long time.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Because I don't want to be bothered
Right.
while I'm exercising,
Right.
Unless it was a beautiful woman that came over to talk to me.
They can always talk to you. I feel like this is a real problem, dude. I don't know.
I don't know. I think ladies are getting a little more bold, though. I've been
Yeah.
approached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been approached.
I've been approached. Not at the gym, but,
Yeah.
the stereotype is guys have to go up to girls. And I agree with that. I think
Yeah.
that's how it should be. But it is nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And when do they want to be approached versus when do they not? I mean, you got to be like reading signs, I guess.
Yeah.
A place that was incredible. Have you guys ever been to Charleston, South Carolina?
I haven't, no.
Yeah. Dude. Oh my God. Well, this is also going to sound creepy. I don't know, but like there's
Speak freely, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's you've seen the TV screens up here, so-
Just fucking with you.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. But yeah, they have just beautiful women down there. Like I think there's more.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
It's
not
that's lovely.
okay. It's not. It's
That's
just
not
a fact.
creepy at all.
It's a statement
Yeah.
of fact, Billy. Statement
Be
of
more
fact.
assertive, goddammit.
Yeah, dude. Okay, there's smoke shows in Charleston. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, it's yeah. They all wear like beautiful sundresses. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And the girls outnumber guys like 6-1 there.
Right.
So I went to like, and this is I'm not also trying to like flex here or anything because I'm literally an idiot. But when you go, we went to this bar. We had this work party or work event there for this weekend, and we went out. And I love like dancing on the dance floor and stuff, and it's I think maybe do you guys like dancing? Like if you go to a club, will you go out and dance? Or
I will.
like, yeah, you will.
Yeah. Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell
Billy, you won't.
Nah.
Dude, come on. Okay.
Depends the music.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, I hate EDM clubs for that exact reason.
Yeah.
Because you can't dance. It's
Yeah.
just people jumping around.
For sure.
I love Latin clubs.
Dude,
I
me
go to a
too.
Latin club. Yeah.
Me too.
Can you dance a little salsa, a little bachata?
No. I mean, I will dance to that, but it's
Yeah.
kind of just like a one note kind of thing where I'm just,
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So I mean, in Charleston, if you just go out on the dance floor, like, and put out like a vibe of like you're having a fucking blast, like I got approached by like 4 women in like, span of like an hour,
Yeah.
just because the other guys there were just kind of like more nervous and like
Sure.
holding their beer like this and just like, yeah. So that might be the key.
It's
Just go to
confidence.
fucking Charleston. It's confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was genuinely having a really good time, and yeah. So, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe just put out that
Just go to the-
strong, confident vibe at all times, and they'll just
Just flock.
yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Just start dancing
Yeah.
anywhere.
Start dancing wherever.
In a coffee shop,
Yeah,
anywhere.
in a coffee shop. Yeah. They'll be like, "What's this guy? Maybe he's retarded.
Yeah.
Maybe he's happy, and
Maybe he's a confident retard.
maybe he's a confident read."
Which means he's strong.
Yeah, he's got to be strong, dude. This guy. Yeah.
But that's what I like about Latin clubs, because Latin women aren't shy.
Right.
Latin
Are
women,
not shy?
Not shy.
Not shy. Yes.
They
yes.
do the same thing. They'll come up to you and be like, "Do you want to
Alright.
dance?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And some of them like showing you how. Like if you don't know how,
Right.
you could
It's
be like,
cute to them. They're like,
Yeah, some of them like it. But I will say in a Latin club, the better you dance, the better you do.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you can lead,
Yes.
it's definitely better.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I totally fuck with Latin culture. Hispanic. Dude, are you Hispanic?
No, everybody thinks I am.
No. Really?
He is.
I actually am.
You're Hispanic?
I'm half Puerto Rican.
Half Puerto Rican. Hell yeah, dude. You
Yeah.
speak Spanish?
No, not well.
Not well. Okay.
No hablo.
No hablo.
This one time, side note, I was walking past a homeless guy, or maybe homeless. He was asking me for money. So
Sure.
you got to assume they're homeless.
Yeah. He was close.
Yeah. But he was speaking Spanish.
Okay.
And I was on the phone, kind of annoyed with what was happening.
Uh-huh.
And this guy was like talking to me, and I just, ignorant as fuck, didn't even get off the phone. I just went, "No hablo," and just kept walking. I felt bad after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad afterwards.
Yeah.
You're just also
It is
saying you
rough.
don't talk.
What's that?
You're not even saying you don't talk Spanish. You're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying you don't talk.
I don't talk, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
hablo.
don't speak. Yeah, I don't speak at all. I don't say anything to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm a mute.
I sit in my house, stare at the wall all day. That's my thing.
Yeah. Maybe that's the move. Just saying nothing.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, I love Hispanic women.
Have you been to any like Latin countries?
Yes.
Yeah.
El Salvador is my
Ooh.
favorite. I like dating girls from like my high school girlfriend was Mexican, and then this girl that I went to El Salvador with, she was El Salvadorian. But yeah, El Salvador, dude, I think that's the shit. Do you guys know anything about El Salvador?
No.
I have some El Salvadorian friends.
Yeah, it's such a cool place. Like their new president, I forget his name.
He's a G.
Yeah, he like made the country a lot safer.
Yes, I've
He's a
heard
big
about
proponent
this
of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how you feel about Bitcoin. I don't know how I feel about Bitcoin.
You're locked in?
I lost money on Bitcoin, so like, but also I think it could be a promising maybe thing.
Yeah.
Nayib
For a
Bukele.
stable currency.
What's his name?
What's his
Nayib
name?
Bukele.
Yeah, Nayib Bukele. So yeah, it's like there are like poor Latin American countries that are like trying to get their shit together economically. El Salvador's like still got a lot of like culture to it, and but they're also like becoming more of a capitalist developed country, where you could like buy property and like it's relatively safe. And it's so beautiful. Like, it's kind of, like, protected by the ocean. It's in Central America, so it's, like, you feel safe there. Like, when I visited, I was like, dude, if shit goes down in the U.S., like, I want to, like, flee to El Salvador. Like, that would be... Yeah.
That's your backup plan.
Yeah, for sure.
El Salvador.
Just beautiful mountains. And the property's so cheap down there. Like, yeah. And my friend Maddie, like, she bought property down there. Her whole family, like, lives there. And, yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, you got some history out there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. We were kind of like, yeah.
Well, we did a good job as far as America of fucking those places up pretty good.
Yeah.
For a while.
Did we? Yeah.
Very good. You ever hear of the fucking banana? The Chiquita banana fucking...
No,
the
I
whole
don't know
thing?
this. Tell me about this.
Well, you know Chiquita Bananas.
Yeah.
It's an American company, but we pretty much just went to like Guatemala and Peru and all these places.
And just picked all the bananas?
And just started like saying, hey, you guys work for us. We're going to kill you guys if you don't. We did a lot of that. There was a settlement recently. I think it was the CIA.
Is it the same with avocados, too?
Oh, probably, yeah. Coffee, all that shit. I think it was the CIA recently had to pay a settlement out to a family because they killed a bunch of people in the family. Which is, no. It wasn't the CIA that had to pay it because they don't take responsibility. It was Chiquita that had to pay for it.
Right.
Which is, they're fine.
Yeah.
They won't have to pay.
It's like a write-off for them.
Yeah.
Man, that makes me sad.
Just switched completely. Did you
Yeah.
know? We've been killing people for
Just like going
bananas
to a
in those
grocery
countries.
store and you see Chiquita bananas, you're like, dude, those are blood bananas.
It's like the song, I'm a Chiquita banana and I'm here to say bananas should ripen a certain way.
Is that song about the exploitation?
That's what they would sing when they were killing
Oh,
on the death squads.
God damn it.
Like a chain gang.
Everything's tainted.
But that is true, too.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I always loved Spanish culture. I don't know.
I forget which country it is. Maybe Argentina or Peru, one of those places. They have more cows than they do people.
Interesting.
So if you really like steak and that type of shit,
Yeah.
you can go there and get beautiful steaks for like nothing.
Hell
it's
yeah.
so cheap.
So it's Argentina or Peru?
It's one of those places.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I actually really like cows.
Just in general,
Yeah. I found out recently they sit. Do you know they sit?
when it's gonna
Like a
storm.
dog, they can sit down.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe that's
I'll
not
search
crazy.
it.
I don't know.
Well, you
I don't
wouldn't
think horses sit like that.
No.
But a cow, like a mammal, I don't know. I kind of feel like if I like had a cow, a pet cow or something, like I could like connect with it.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, do you think you could like name a cow and like have it just
Look at that.
look at cow's sitting.
All
Look
right.
at that. How does that not
That is nice.
makes me happy?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Cow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
I can get
I
behind
feel
that.
bad about eating them, but
No, I'll never feel bad about that. They taste too fucking good.
I know some girls on Instagram will look just like that when they sit down.
well, I think they kill them in a humane way. You know,
What are
like,
their ads?
They kill them. Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
When the
cattle gun?
The cattle gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's instant death. So they're probably
Right. Yeah, well, you would hope.
Yeah.
You would hope, right? The ones that they don't fill up with steroids.
Right.
and Can't walk right.
For sure.
Which, I mean, I'll eat them too.
Yeah. I'm not too selective with my food. Do you have a good diet?
No,
No?
it's poor.
Yeah.
I somehow am able to maintain a decent weight and shape, but I don't eat great.
You look like ripped. Like when you answered the door, I was like, dude, you had your shirt the way you were. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a new development.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you working on like getting?
A little leaner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, I think that's the best in general. Like, I don't know that being muscle bound is necessarily good for longevity.
Right.
I feel like it's good to stay lean. Like, you're lean. I think that you can maintain that for a long period, for your whole life.
Yeah.
When you see like a healthier old person, they're usually lean. They're not fucking.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And I think that's the best way to be.
Right. So what kind of regimen are you doing right now?
So as far as food or
Weights.
exercise? Oh, okay.
I guess both. But.
I usually go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week.
Hell yeah.
And I'll do 2 upper body days, 2 leg days.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll throw arms in there a couple times a month.
You doing any Olympic lifts?
No.
I'll hang cleans or.
I'll rip my fucking everything apart.
Okay.
I'm injury prone.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I got to be careful.
Were you an ex-athlete? Did you play anything?
Yeah. Well, I wrestled. I've been in the martial arts since I was
You
a
look
baby.
like a wrestler, dude.
Yeah.
Totally.
I tore my labrum in my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't realize that was like a really bad like pros ruin their careers.
Yeah.
Tearing
yeah.
a labrum, and I had no idea. I did in sophomore year of high
That's
school.
a painful fucking
Dude.
injury, right?
Yeah.
Because the labrum, you had to have that surgically repaired, right?
No, I
No?
didn't. The doctor advised against it.
Okay.
He was like, "You don't need it. Just get it because when you do that, you'll never get it anywhere close to where it was strength-wise. You know."
Okay.
And
How did
yeah.
you do it again? You weightlifting?
no, this was a wrestling match.
In wrestling match.
Yeah. I wrestled this fucking tank of a man, dude.
Dude.
I remember before, so in a wrestling tournament, everybody's just kind of hanging out until they put the brackets up.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone goes and looks to see, all right, I'm on this mat, I'm going against this guy. And I remember we were all sitting down waiting, the big-ass gym, hundreds of wrestlers. And I remember this one particular guy, fucking huge, the same height as you, but like jacked, ripped. And I'm like, I hope I don't have to fuck with that dude. I hope I got to wrestle that guy.
Yeah.
And then the brackets come up. That's my first guy.
Jeez.
That guy is my first guy.
Jeez.
And that motherfucker, I didn't even do anything wrong. I was doing, I guess, I don't want to get too technical, but he was shooting a
You can be
takedown on
technical.
me. I was like pulling in on his leg because that's kind of a defense. So I'm pulling in on his leg to stop him from driving me back. But he was so fucking strong that he lifted me up in the air, but this arm was stuck. Like my right arm was stuck between like his leg and his body or something.
Yeah.
So when I was trying to bail, he just dropped me right on my shoulder. And it fucking, my arm was down here, bro. Jesus. It was so much longer. And my coach goes, ooh! And my other coach is, oh my God. My other coach is like, what the fuck? Stop.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a wacky thing.
God damn.
But it's pretty good now. I got a good range of motion.
Good.
I can still do like MMA and stuff. So
Good.
I feel good.
You still do MMA?
A little bit. I'm
Dude,
a
you're
little
like
out
Joe
of,
Rogan, dude.
I got a bow behind you. Look at that.
Yeah? Hell yeah.
Nunchucks.
Is it a Redskins hat?
I just like the colors.
Yeah.
But
Dude, that's gnarly, though. Wrestling.
I love it.
It's like a man against another man.
Yeah. But punching someone's way
How
better.
bad is losing a wrestling match?
Depends
Is
how
it
much.
like a existential failure?
How bad do you lose?
True.
Like if you go out there and get pinned, it's like fuck. I let a guy hold me. You ever hear the saying, one guy can hold you down, 2 can rape you?
No.
I live by that in the back of my mind.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good saying.
Yeah. If one can hold you down, 2 can rape you.
2 can rape you.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never heard that, but
He's gonna go
there's
go home
something
thinking
humiliating
about
about losing to someone. I think about this with fucking roast battles. I hate roast battles.
But you do them. You do them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I lose. But it's the same thing about if you lose. It's like, was it close or did you like just fucking
suck.
Yeah.
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 Well, sometimes you just meet somebody that's better.
True.
You can't, you know.
Yeah.
You can
I
only-
don't know. I have a hard time with it because I don't know. I don't know how to write roast jokes and deliver them honestly. Like,
Sure.
because you have to pick something that's like surface level enough that everybody's gonna get it, and then make it awful. I should just stop being a bitch. I don't know.
You got to finish that book. That's what it says
Yeah, I
at the
gotta
end.
finish that book. When I'm done with
The
that
end
book-
is like
yeah, I'll
a
be
couple.
able to just, yeah.
It's like a couple note pages that says roast battle jokes.
Yeah, right roast. Yeah, yeah. Just be really anti-Semitic or something. Just don't flinch. Just say these awful things.
Who wrote this book?
Yeah. No, but yeah, and if you lose a roast, that's kind of
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's tough to do a roast because it's like the people you're doing it against, you don't have anything
personally against them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you got to pretend like you do
Mm-hmm.
because if not, then the roast comes out
Yeah.
not good. You know.
Yeah, you got to be mean,
Yeah, you got to be mean. You got to be
Mean.
willing to take it.
concise, clever.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, if you could be clever, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good joke writing.
Totally.
You could just be bad at joke writing.
Yeah. Well, there's some people that they like the exercise of roast
Totally,
battles.
dude. There's people here that are so fucking good at roasting. It's unbelievable. And they
Yeah.
like take so much time to prepare and write roast jokes.
Yeah.
So that's probably it. Just preparation.
Seeing a good roast is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best roasters, like historically, Greg Giraldo,
Yes.
fucking Jeff Ross, obviously the roast master.
Jeff Ross.
Tony Hinchcliffe may have taken over.
Yeah, dude. Tony Hinchcliffe, such an asshole.
He's so
in a good
quick.
way, in a complimentary way. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. Tony Hinchcliffe. And David Tell with that bump and mic thing.
Sure.
How is he so quick on his feet? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most impressive thing in stand-up when somebody's quick.
Mm-hmm.
When they can just fucking...
Yeah.
They got a response.
Yeah. He's a human joke machine.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Like Theo Vaughn is quick.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker, you listen to him on podcasts.
Yeah.
He's just like
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
And he still has like this like boyish kind of curiosity where it'll say these like, is he from Louisiana?
Yeah.
These like Bayou Louisiana isms that are like really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just Theo Vaughn.
And you also never know if he's doing a bit.
Right.
You kind of think it's him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unclear where he stops and the bit begins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I remember seeing David Tell in Charlotte once, and it was wild because they had like local openers and stuff, and they were doing like fine, I guess. And then when he got on stage, literally for like an hour, it was like there wasn't more than 6 seconds without a booming laugh. It was just weird to see. Like, it's the same group of people that were, like, maybe more tepid laughter for the openers. And then you see David Tell, the level of killing that he does, that's, like, I was just like, God damn it. Like,
How do you
yeah.
get there,
It's
right?
depressing, like, how good he is. Yeah.
I guess if you could look at it that way.
Yeah, I do. I'm like,
it could be motivating.
yeah, it could be motivating. We're just like, yeah.
No, I feel you. There's sometimes you see somebody and you're like, I'll never, or you
Yeah.
say it at least. You're like, I'll never fucking get that.
Yeah. I mean, maybe in, like, 40 years.
I think it was, I think Kevin Hart was telling the story where him and Chris Rock were at the Cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in the back talking about stuff that they were working on, and then Chappelle went up, and they both threw their notes away. They were like, fuck this. Which is crazy, because they're all legends.
Yeah.
And
Wait, who were the two that threw their notes away?
Kevin Hart and Chris Rock.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. I think I remember seeing that interview.
Two absolute legends. And
Mhm.
anytime somebody's uncommon amongst people who are fucking really good,
Yeah.
it's always exciting.
Mm-hmm. For sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to see Chappelle live. He's somebody I've never seen live before. I think with him, like, I'd like to just see him talk for 3 hours
Oh, yeah.
versus, yeah, in a small club where he's just smoking a cigarette and just like,
Hanging out.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing about stand-up is once you get really fucking good, people just want to hear you talk.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah, you're like opinion. Anything you say is like,
Yeah, you're like an orator.
Yeah.
or orator, however you.
It's just kind of, yeah, it's almost like.
Yeah. Like Mark Maron does. You ever listen to Mark Maron?
Uh-huh.
He has, in his sets, he has like long pockets of him just talking.
Right.
Nobody's laughing.
Yeah.
And then he somehow brings it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's and people, other comedians are terrified of that.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
so confident that he's like, well, I can just talk about this and then get
Mhm.
back to the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, he's a very thoughtful guy.
Did you ever see a performance? Might not even be stand up, but did you ever see a performance, music, stand up, a play, whatever, where you see it and you're like, that everybody was so fucking good. It was like inspiring. Like
Yeah.
it made you want to go and do a mic or something.
Yeah. Yeah. My cousin's senior musical,
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast.
That
That was the first thing I thought of. Dude, it was the shit. Okay,
I was not
I'll
expecting
set this up. My cousin, that whole family, they live in Atlanta. They're a rich white family.
Boo.
I know. Boo. Yeah. But they go to this private school that's like crazy expensive to go there, and whatever. I like rich people too. I don't know. It's so weird. But
They're people.
they put so much effort into this production, and like the parents at the school did too. Like they're the type of dads that like go all out, and like they built this castle, and with like steps and and all the character. Like I was looking at these kids performing in these roles without any inhibition and just confidently acting in these roles, and it felt like you've seen 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
You know how they go back to high school and like they have these misconceptions about there's a jock and then there's the theater kids and then there's the nerds, but like times had changed and now it's cool to like act and stuff. It's cool to like put yourself out there, and because I used to be like, oh, I do sports, I'm not gonna act, like I'm not gonna do that kind of thing. But these kids were like jumping into these roles. I remember the kid who played who's the Candlestick? What's the
I
name
don't
of that
remember his
guy?
name.
Well, there's
Garcon?
Garcon. I
No,
think that
Garcon
might be right.
is the main guy, the handsome guy.
Gaston.
Gaston's the handsome guy.
Yeah. Remember the guy who played Gaston had so much charisma and was just
Yeah.
like hilarious, and the Candlestick was funny, and then the Candlestick and the Duster girl, they have like this romantic relationship, and they were like flirty, and he was like ho, and like it was really funny, and it worked really well. And my
Lumiere?
cousin had the lead, so we were all psyched on her.
Lumiere.
Lumiere, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right, not Garcon.
Yeah.
Lumiere. And then there was like the guy that played the clock, who was kind of like more this bumbling,
Cogsworth.
nerdy guy.
Sure.
Yeah, Cotswold.
That's his name?
Cotswold's the clock.
Cogsworth.
Oh,
Cogsworth.
Cogsworth.
Cotsworth. Oh yeah.
Coxwall.
Cotswold. Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. And
So
then-
that was a moment where you were like, this
yeah,
is inspiring.
because it was like a live performance.
Yeah.
And we were sitting in the front row or like the third row, and I remember thinking like it's just a black stage, and I was like, oh my gosh! All of a sudden they're all gonna come out and just be acting in front of us, and I thought of stand up immediately. I was like, dude, these kids have balls. I'm like, I'd be nervous if I was gonna go perform right now, and like, I don't know. And they just did such a great job. The attention to detail, the choreography, and it was songs that everybody in the, if you'd seen the movie, like there's songs that everybody knows, like Be Our Guest,
Sure.
or like, I don't know, yeah. I love theater.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I don't go a lot, but I really want to go see Lion King on Broadway, because I think it's still running. I fucking love Lion King as a movie, and
Yeah.
I've heard Lion King is like one of the most famous Broadway musicals. So yeah.
They're
Oh,
bringing
yeah.
back the Outsider, I think, soon on Broadway.
The Outsiders on Broadway?
Yeah,
Like the
the book and movie.
Do It for Johnny, that
Yeah,
movie.
like Stay Gold.
Stay
Pony Boy.
Gold Pony Boy. Yeah.
That's
Maybe
coming
look
to
up
Broadway
The
soon, I
Outsider.
think.
You remember the movie with Patrick Swayze?
Patrick
and
Swayze,
fucking-
yeah.
Who else?
I didn't see it.
Who
That's a
else
good
is in it?
movie. We when I was in
Is it
middle
a
school-
horror movie?
No, it's called The Outsiders with an S.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like one of those
I got the
books they
wrong
make you
movie.
read in middle school, and then you watch the movie, and you're like, thank God we don't have to do anything today. We just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A teen gang in rural Oklahoma, the
Yeah.
Greasers,
The Greasers.
Ralph
are
Macchio,
perpetually at odds with the Socials, a rival group.
Matt Dillon,
Matt
Emilio
Dillon.
Estevez.
Wow, this was Tom Cruise, Rob Lowe. This was a fucking all-star
dude,
cast,
okay,
bro.
I'm watching this.
You got to watch it. You'd like this.
Yeah.
I don't
Leif
remember
Garrett?
Tom Cruise in it. You remember Tom Cruise in it?
No.
I remember Matt Dillon in it.
Tom Cruise is in it? Holy shit. Yeah, look at
Tom
young
Waits
Tom
is in that
Cruise.
movie?
Oh.
The Tom Waits. Holy fuck. I didn't realize that.
Emilio Estevez?
Emilio.
Emilio, the mighty Duckman. I swear to God. Dude, these guys, this is like the most badass group of dudes
Yeah.
in one movie. Holy shit.
Yeah, I haven't been to a play since I was a kid. We used to go see The Christmas Carol with school.
Beautiful
Which was a
play.
good time.
Yeah.
I want to see King Kong.
Okay.
That seems like
There's
fun.
a musical, a King Kong musical?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want to see that.
I just want to see how they made the set.
Yeah.
Closer.
Jerk off face.
Yeah.
One time a guy said that to me. I was at my buddy's place and I was trying to get him to come smoke weed with us, and I was doing this, and he's like, "Why are you giving me the jerk off face, buddy?"
Yeah. That was your signal for weed?
Yeah. Well, I was going like this.
Get
With
out of
the-
here.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what were you talking about?
We were
King Kong.
King Kong.
Kong,
Yeah.
I want to see how they made that on the set, like
Yeah.
of an Empire State Building that the
And who did they get to play King Kong?
right. And is it problematic? Is it a white guy or is it a black guy? And who should it be? Should it be?
Or is it a costume and it doesn't matter who's underneath?
right?
Could
And
be a
is
woman.
Is it a total gorilla costume?
Yeah.
Is he a gorilla? I don't even know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been to.
Or like, would it be multiple people inside of like a machine that like? Because he'd have to be so much bigger than the other actors to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd just
Yeah.
be curious how they did all that. So.
That's like the one thing in New York I haven't done yet, is go to
a musical?
Like a musical.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean I've only been here for like a year, but.
Yeah, me too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Where'd you
yeah,
move
yeah.
from? For not
South Carolina.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
You ever
Yeah.
see the Blue Man Group?
I've never seen the Blue Man Group.
That's a good one to pop your New York cherry.
Mm.
Yeah. Blue Man Group.
Is it actually? I thought they were like a Vegas thing.
They play in Astor
they,
Place
like,
Theater. It's like one of the oldest theater. It's actually like the fourth oldest building in all of Manhattan.
Oh shit!
Did they like bang trash things around?
They bang trash cans. Yeah, they're amazing musicians.
Yeah.
And the tube thing that they play.
Yeah. Like PVC pipes. That. Yeah.
What a crazy thing. We'll watch anything as
Yeah.
humans, right?
For sure.
if it's entertaining.
You know what, dude? I think I need to get back into musical. Like this might have just like inspired me. 'Cause,
Inspired
like,
you. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking earlier about how movies kind of suck now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got to be a really good one to go and see or like sit down for. But I feel like a musical, like if it's live and like good songs or something, I connect more. I think with like music and, yeah.
And it's in front of you. Like it's
Mhm.
happening right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I love going to jazz clubs.
Oh God.
Jazz clubs are
I need to
great.
do that. I need to do that too.
Yeah, they're a good time because I like the improvisation
Mm-hmm.
part of it. That's exciting to me. Like they're creating right there.
on the spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Um.
I think that's why people like crowd work and riffing and shit.
Yeah, for sure. The jazz thing, like I have a total romantic New York association with jazz. Like, I don't know. There's the movie Whiplash.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
I
you
fucking
that's
love
one of my
that movie.
favorite movies
Yeah,
of all time.
that's good.
Yeah, and what's the teacher's name? Fletcher.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a really good piano player, and just that scene of when he's playing in a jazz band and Miles Teller comes and sees him. Just like the ambiance of that room, like a bar. I was like, that's classic New York.
Yeah.
They
They really like that.
Do you know any jazz clubs that like? Isn't there one down by McDougal Street, the Blue Note or something?
The Blue Note? I've never been to the Blue Note. That's a big
Okay.
one. That one's pretty big. I've been to Smalls.
Hmm.
Smalls is dope. I think it's in the West Village.
Okay.
And it's like you go into a basement.
Yeah.
The walls have all pictures of people who played there.
Mhm.
It's brick walls.
Mhm.
It's a small little intimate place. Like you're this close to the guy playing the trumpet.
Yeah. And
It's-
then are all the tables like?
There's no tables.
Oh, there's no tables?
It's just like chairs.
Just chairs.
Very close. Everybody's close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a shitty little comedy club.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, like that kind of vibe.
That's cool.
It's like the Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty.
It's very similar to that.
I gotcha. That's
Yeah.
cool. It's a cool vibe.
Around here, there's Lunatico, which is a dope spot.
Lunatico.
Yeah, it's like a walk from where we are right now.
Okay. Yeah, I was picturing, like, I don't know, like a scene from Goodfellas or something. That's not jazz. They would have like an actual singer, but they'd have all the little individual tables, and then the mobsters get their table right down front, and there's like candle lit, and everything else is dim. And
Yeah.
they're just sitting there watching. Like, yeah, that's magical. This is good, dude. This is taking a lot of mental notes of like what to.
Yeah.
Good date ideas too.
There you go. Yeah, I've done that.
You've taken girls out to
Is there jazz club?
jazz clubs?
Yeah. They
Did
love
the
it.
dates go well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, one of them was a little weird, but the rest are fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is. It's good. Unless the person you're with is a normie, lame person who wouldn't be into that,
Yeah.
you know? Because then it's like,
Yeah.
you fucked up.
How would you define a normie?
Somebody that doesn't have any interests. Somebody whose only interest is like
Getting drunk?
watching the game. Like, you know, like if you're like, let's go get a beer, watch the game. I'm like,
I feel personally attacked.
Me too, Billy. Me too.
but both of
I'm
you.
a normie with sports.
Yeah, but you do stand up, and I mean, you're fucking creative as hell. Like you do a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
That to me is cool.
Mm-hmm.
That to me, if you have something that you really, really love, like I was saying this to somebody the other day, I will listen to somebody talk about something that they really enjoy, even if I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you
yeah,
knew,
yeah. Totally.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a big badminton fan,
Right. And I knew a lot about badminton.
I'll listen to you talk
yeah,
about it.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
That's
like
totally true. I like, yeah. If somebody's a specialist and expert on something, I don't
Something.
Yeah, like I had no
Please.
idea about that.
Yeah,
You can go
some-
deep on so many fucking things.
Something that's not celebrities or TikTok
Yeah.
or, you know,
Yeah.
that's a normie to me.
This is kind of a slight dig on the Midwest.
A lot of normies out
A
there.
lot of normies, dude. I'm trying to like. I love all my Midwest friends.
Yeah.
But then after a certain point, I don't know, because the more I did stand up, and the more like I did other stuff, I was like, the less I was into watching the game and getting a beer.
Yes.
And I still want to do that. I still want to go do that, but it's not like the only thing.
Right.
And then I realized back in like my early 20s, I was like, fuck, that was all I did. It was like one sporting event to the next. And like, what can I get excited about once football's over? Okay, March Madness now, or like the draft, or like, and it's just this cycle of like, and then the more I did stand up, the more I was like, you know, I don't really care about any of this. Except for the Green Bay Packers. I still
Right.
religiously fucking love them. That
Sure.
is not going away.
Sure.
That is, like, fucking love that shit. Yeah.
Packers, baby. I've been spreading the disinformation that they allowed people to smoke in there now. But I think we looked it up, or I looked it up on my own.
Where,
that-
in Lambeau?
In Lambeau, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I read something
they
that you
should
could-
allow it.
That'd be nice, right?
Yeah.
Just being able to smoke cigs and
Dude,
watch.
that was my fond memory as a child when my dad would take me to those games, is the smell of beer and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Because it was a smell I'd never smelled before, because I was pretty sheltered. But then you go, and there's dudes peeing in the fucking sinks and the bathrooms there, and like, I mean, it's gnarly. It's crazy shit. You see just drunk people and like the fans and the atmosphere, and I was like, yeah, nothing wrong with cigarette smoke.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like my dad.
Yeah.
The guy that would be at that game.
Yeah. Yeah, peeing in the sink. Yeah, they didn't upgrade the bathrooms for a while there, so like there's
Yeah.
too long of a line.
The last Mets game I went to, there was a guy jerking off in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Just me and him in there.
Oh.
Not in the stall.
How
at
old
the
were you?
urinal. This was like
a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
this was
okay.
like-
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I was 5. Like,
Yeah, I was there with a lady, and I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. And I went,
Oh my gosh.
and there's a dude all the way in the corner, the most corner urinal. There's no dividers.
Uh-huh.
And he's just beaten. phone in hand, just like
Wait, he had his
looking around.
looking at porn?
I guess.
Oh
He had his Mets gear on, and the Mets were winning,
Wow.
so maybe he was just
jerking off at the game?
yeah. But I, being a sicko, I'm like, how far will this guy go? So I took the urinal like right behind him. So we were
Yeah.
back to back.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't stop. He kept doing it. Just me and him in there.
Did you wash your hands?
Why do I have to wash my? I didn't jerk him off.
No. Did you go to the sink next to him and like?
Oh no, he was. I was washing my hands. He was still going. Like I peed, washed my hands. I'm walking out. He's still jerking off.
Oh my god.
It was wild.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But this is America.
This is America, dude.
Baseball games are for jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking. It's
I
great.
mean, it's kind of fine. I mean, only guys would see you.
Maybe a guy with his
If
son.
a child walked in, then you
Yeah,
should probably go to jail.
In
But
Italy, you could do that.
That's right. We looked this up.
it's legal. You guys sound
Actually, I think
Not
it's
in front
only-
of a minor.
Yeah, as long as you're not in front of a minor, you could jerk off anywhere in Italy.
okay.
Yeah. In Ireland, you can just, it doesn't matter who you're
Yeah.
in front of. We looked this
We
up.
looked up so many
Dude, you
jerk
guys have
off
covered
laws.
so much ground on this show, dude. This is the shit.
My search history's fucked.
Billy's never gonna.
I was talking to some. I was talking to somebody about this out loud outside, and he was like, Antonio, I don't feel comfortable talking about this. It sounds like we're trying to find the place that we can jerk off in public.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw
wild.
a guy out front of Chipotle peeing into a tree.
Mm.
He was a really fat guy, and you could see his butt crack.
Ooh,
And I took a photo.
you gotta.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know, his body was all.
Hunched.
Yeah, he looked like a big troll under, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he was just like, and nobody cared.
Nobody cares.
Nobody even stopped or acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Or he was just like, okay, let him do his thing.
This is life.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was just sitting at watching the world go by, and yeah.
And he was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Baker.
Is it over?
Let's wrap this motherfucker up.
Really?
Man. Hell yeah. Been rocking and
Dang,
rolling,
we
man.
can keep going. Yeah, no, that's cool.
We got lives to get back to, man.
Yeah, I don't.
You got an Orange Theory class to
I
make.
gotta do my orange theory. Yeah. Dude, this was so fun. I hope
Hell
this
yeah.
is, this is so cool. You guys, this is an awesome setup, and
Thanks, bro.
yeah.
I appreciate you for coming on. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
No worries.
What is your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever
Yeah.
whatever you want to plug?
David Bakker 7 on Instagram, 2 Ks,
Mhm.
Bakker. And our show, come to our show.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where's that?
I can't remember. Have you been?
I've never been.
You haven't been yet.
No. It's in Astoria,
Yeah,
right?
it's in Astoria.
Okay.
It's every Saturday. It's Only Friends Comedy. Alexis Ramirez, my roommate, she and I do it. She's awesome. We do it every Saturday at 10 o'clock. And, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know who if comics listen to this, like, come, hang out.
What's the venue?
It's called Toodles in French.
Toodles in French.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's not a we thought it was a French restaurant for a while, but it's not actually. It's like it's a wine bistro.
Okay.
And they have a really nice. The staff there's like great. They support the show, and we usually get a decent little audience from the Astoria community. They're starting to fill up this back room where we do it in, so it's very intimate, small, laid back show, and yeah.
Hell yeah. Every Saturday?
Every Saturday at 10. Yep.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
a free show right now. We might try and sell tickets in the future. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's tricky.
As long as there's a microphone.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
dude. Yeah. But that's basically it. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah, man.
Follow this man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, dude.
Peace.
Thanks, guys. See ya.